People of the internet, RACONTEUR here, just a dad who loves games and the stories they tell, and today we are playing Metroid Prime Remastered on the Nintendo Switch, not the Nintendo Gamecube, not the Nintendo Wii. That's right, guys. Finally, we were able to get our hands on a copy, a physical copy. No idea why this game is so hard to find physical right now. I can't even begin to describe to you guys how excited I am to play this game again. This remains one of my favorite games of all time. It sounds crazy to say that I can't wait to play a 21-year-old game, but that's exactly how I feel right now. Metroid Dread, played that, and I always loved and enjoy the 2D ones, but there was something about Metroid Prime, man, that was just so special. I played it for the first time back in high school. I know, dating myself a bit there. And one thing I will never forget, back in the days before the age of the internet. Now, we had internet, but it was nowhere near like what it is today, but I loved reading EGM magazine. And I will never forget getting my copy of EGM that had the Metroid Prime review in it. And anytime they had big games, they always make sure they had 3 people review it. 3 people, completely separate. They didn't know what the other one was going to be writing about. They didn't know what the other one was going to be scoring it either. And Metroid Prime received 3 10s. 3 10s across the board, 10s from EGM. I was so pumped, so hyped. Couldn't wait to get the game. I mean, already knew I was excited, but then when I saw it had 3 10s, couldn't wait to dive in. So it's going to be really interesting to see how it holds up after all these years. I've replayed it several times, but it's been a really long time. I'm probably going to have to relearn some things in certain parts of the game, but I'm sure it'll come back to me pretty quick too. So get ready, guys. If you enjoy the video, make sure to give it a thumbs up before you go. As always, thank you all so much for watching. Oh man, I can't believe this is finally here, dude. Look, you can see there, even my icon on the Switch is Samus. One of my favorite characters of all time. Honestly, Metroid Prime, still to this day, as I mentioned in the beginning, one of my favorite games of all time. Probably number 2, just behind The Last of Us. For a long time, Metroid Prime was number 1. Who knows, man? After playing it again all these years later, it might reclaim the top spot. That music, so good, man. In fact, I'm turning it up on my headphones right now. Turning that music up on my headphones because I want to be fully immersed in this game right now. Metroid Prime Remastered, I can't wait to see how it controls either. If you remember back on the original, it had a very unique control scheme, especially for a game in the first person. Not something that we are used to now that we have dual analog. The GameCube, for whatever reason, Nintendo actually referred to it as a first-person adventure. Okay, let's see options, because here's where they have the control. So this is different right here. This is the dual stick option, which I believe is the way it is for more modern games. Yeah, so standard control scheme, using control sticks for movement and aiming. Then you have the pointer. Oh, wow, interesting. I did not know they had that one. Enables motion controls for camera movement and aiming, similar to Metroid Prime Trilogy for Wii. Hybrid combines the classic control scheme with motion controls for aiming. Interesting. And then we have the classic. Play with the original controls based on the original Nintendo GameCube version. Okay, so I'm going to try dual stick because that's just what I'm used to now. Let's double check display, make sure everything is good there. Yeah, I think we should be ready to dive in. Okay, right off the jump, I don't remember any sort of loading like this in the original. I don't know if this is a first-time thing or one. Okay, here we go. This is what I remember from the beginning. Very little load times on the GameCube. Unidentified distress beacon has been tracked. Yeah, Talon 4. That's where we are heading. Oh, dude, it's been so long. Now, I've played this. I've played the opening quite a few times. Quite a few times I've played the opening. Tried to get it to run on the Dolphin emulator a few times because it's a game that just, man, the artist at Retro, incredible. Incredible. It is a game that absolutely needs to be played in HD. Oh my goodness, it already looks so good. It already looks so good. Feels like it was yesterday, dude. Feels like it was yesterday. And then here comes the ship. Metroid, I mean, it's always had good music, right? Always had good music. And as a kid, like I said, I'll never forget coming home from school, popping this into the GameCube for the first time. on my old CRT television and just being absolutely blown away. Oh, look at that, man. The suit looks so good. That's probably my favorite version of Samus's suit as well. That coloration, everything. It's just, like, it's so iconic to me at this point. Whenever I think of Samus, that is the one I think of. Right there. And then here it is. Get ready for it. Get ready for it. Yes! So good, man. So good. Okay, right away, let's see. Oh, dude, this feels so interesting. I'm just not used to controlling this game that way. Okay, so interesting. You still can use ZL to lock on. I wondered if they would take that out when giving you the dual analog movement, but looks like they have not. Of course, R2, or I guess ZR, is what's going to shoot here. And right now, at least, we have the charge shot. Oh, man, I'm trying to sprint. I'm trying to play it like a first-person game. Okay, so we've got B to jump right there. All right, let's see. How do we switch to our scan visor? Okay, so it looks like the right on the D-pad. Force field activation switches are now online. Now remember, in classic Metroid fashion, we're going to lose these abilities very shortly. But not the scan visor. Scan visor sticks around. Okay, use or ZR plus A. Okay, so ZRA. All right, so we can do that, or we can hit up on the D-pad. I don't see why you just wouldn't hit up on the D-pad. Let's see. Looks like you can also hit just R. Yeah, because in the old... Whoops. In the old one, if you held down the right trigger, that's how you were able to do the free look. But now you can just free look all the time. That's interesting, though. The lock-on is still there, which really makes sense when you think about it for a suit like this. All right, so what's going to be... All right, so X takes us into our... Oh, yeah, that's right. This one has the extra ones up top. You know what? I might actually increase the sensitivity at some point. All right, use that to... Okay, so you still got the little jump, at least for now. Am I crazy, or was it left on the D-pad in the original? For some reason, I'm thinking it was left on the D-pad. Or maybe it's just been that long and I'm forgetting. But I really did. I thought it was left on the D-pad for scan visor. Guess now it's going to be right. Oh, yeah. Okay, hold on. So it's, yeah, left trigger to scan. Gotcha. I mean, what's so crazy? Look at that. The fog effects. There were so many little subtle effects. Little, I don't know why I said it like that. So many little effects that just really added up over time, though, and through the course of the game. I mean, watch. Here's one right here. When you get close and you get their green guts just splattering on the screen there from the aliens. Yeah, I'm almost positive it was left on the D-pad because my brain is taking over. I'm remembering how to play this game. But it's fine. It's fine. You know what? Maybe it was right, and I'm just misremembering. Okay, morphology. Space pirate status. Death caused by a severing of the spinal cord. Now, I wonder if the reason for that, for the switcheroo over here, isn't something to do with what's going on over on the right side of the screen here. Because that is how you switched your beams. So in the original, you know, the right stick did not let you free look around like this. Instead, it was what controlled the beams on your arm cannon here. All right, so let's go ahead and scan these guys. New creatures. That's going to be the parasite interstellar vermin. They travel in swarms. Oh, man. Okay, hold on. So I realize right now the way this is scanning, you guys are not going to be able to see that because my camera is blocking right over it. All right, let's see. What would be a better place? I mean, this game was so immersive from the perspective of you really feel like you are in Samus's suit. I mean, all the little information that's reading on the screen. So let's see if we can't do a little adjustment here. I'm going to go ahead and scan another guy, though. Scan this guy right here. So we're going to have stuff on both sides of the screen as we go throughout the game. So I think we might just have to deal with it here. Morphology, space pirate status, weak life signs detected. That's right, this guy. Oh, and it also, hold on. Let's get that extra bit. I skipped over it. Imprints of large bite marks can be seen on the exoskeleton. So something went wrong with this dude here. And this scan visor, that was kind of the one thing that some people liked, some people didn't like. Because there's really not much of a story. I mean, there's a little bit of one, but there's even more of one if you actually, like, go through and scan a lot of things, read everything. If you don't do that, however, then you don't pick up on near as much. And it's totally optional. Like, the game does not force you into it. I'm trying to remember what's going on over here and why we're showing two red indicators here. Look like there's still some enemies in there. And I also just realized, as a throwback to the old game, A will still fire as well. So if you just prefer that, the original setup, A still will fire the hand cannon, but so will ZR as well. Because it's really not a traditional first-person shooter. So it's not like Twitch reflexes. It's not that kind of shooter. A lot of people kind of gave Nintendo a hard time calling it first-person adventure. They're like, no, it's a first-person game, Nintendo. You shoot things. It's a first-person shooter. But I don't know. The calling it a first-person adventure, it kind of worked for me. Ventilation tunnel to navigation room, because there is such a huge focus on exploration, scanning, those types of things. All right, so we have the little map room here. Step into the hologram to download the map, and I'm pretty sure you can scan these as well. A new research entry has been downloaded to your logbook. Map station. Walk into map station holograms to download a map of the area you are in. If I really had to describe this game in one word, I feel like it'd be atmosphere. The atmosphere just across the board. So good. You have downloaded the map for this area. Press plus to access the map. When you're finished, press plus again to resume play. All right, I was going to say, did they keep the old school map? Because there was... I actually love the map, but if you flip the perspective just right, there are times when it can look really confusing. Like right there, if you're looking at that and you think it's flat, it would be so confusing. But it is kind of 3D, so you can sort of spin all the way around here. But we know this area pretty well, so I think we're going to be good. But yeah, just like all these little, like the screens and the music, the windows, the effects on the visor and everything, it's just, it all contributed to really help you feel like you were playing this game through the eyes of Samus. All right, access to deck beta approved. Please step into the hologram. Oh wait, and I think you can scan this too. Sorry, the reason I'm trying to scan everything is because you don't really get trophies in Nintendo games, but you can fully complete the logbook. And I don't think I ever got that, actually. Back when I played originally on the GameCube, there was always a couple things that I would miss. All right, so look at that. Even the little danger thing, like it's warning me, hey, you're getting too close to the fire right there. Same thing right here. We don't want to get close to that electricity. Now we can go on through. All right, it feels a little bit odd to hit X right now for the morph ball, because it was in a completely different position on the GameCube controller. All right, we have morphology unknown, low life signs detected. This creature appears to be in a state of stasis hibernation. So yeah, as you proceed through this area, you start to see that they were running some pretty crazy experiments. You have a space pirate here, status severe internal damage detected. So again, big damage on this one right here. Okay, yeah, I was gonna say, do we still use B here to do this little dash? All right, go ahead and scan this guy as well. Both legs of this creature are broken. So see, this is something totally optional. Like I could go through this area right here, not scanning any of these guys. Oh wait, and I'm pretty sure there is a logbook entry for the energy right there. Yeah, there we go. A new research entry has been downloaded to your logbook. Small energy replenishes 10 units of energy. All right. be able to replenish what we lost stepping into that fire back there, just to show you how that works. Specimen cell B, status unknown. Rejection of phazon compound detected. Transference of phazon batch 0081.d complete. Okay, so already, again, if you didn't read this stuff, you wouldn't be getting these little nuggets of the story here. So again, starting to pick up this sense of experiments, and now we have this phazon being mentioned right here. Rejection of phazon compound detected. Specimen cell C. All right, I think we already scanned that one. Make sure we do this one. Oh man, for a second there, I thought I wasn't recording. My other monitor just went to sleep, but I guess that's fine. All right, after mutation, the carapace of the larva becomes rigid. The carapace is quite resilient, able to resist the attacks of many predators. All right, so remember that little dude right there. Let's see if we can get a better look at that one. Nah, not really. I keep wanting to sprint. Oh my goodness, with L3. Feels so weird that we can't sprint. The coils of this ventilation cap look unstable. Hold on, is that not the one that you can... Okay, there's one later on that... I think I'm just jumping the gun a bit. And remember, you can always use the map too. Like you can see on the map, there's an area. The blue is an indicator that we have not been there. We haven't seen that yet. Ballistics support needed in specimen block F. All right, I think if I remember correctly, yeah, there we go. So we get our first look at these guys. Oh, and we can scan it through the wall. A new creature entry has been downloaded to your logbook. Mechanism auto turret use missiles to break outer casing. So that was the other thing that the scan visor would give you. It's just a little bit of extra info on how to tackle whatever opponent you were coming up against. All right, so another area now. I've got a few more things to scan here. And see that red one? So that red one will add to my logbook. A new pirate data entry has been downloaded to your logbook. Space pirate encrypted data decoded. Log 09.992.3. Zeebs. I always wonder how to say that. Is it anybody? Let me know in the comments below, guys. How do you pronounce Zebs, Zeebs, Zebus? Zebs. I'm just going to go with Zebs. All these years I've been playing Metroid, never know exactly how to pronounce that. I'm going to say Zebs has fallen. All ground personnel are presumed dead, either killed by the hunter clad in metal, or in the subsequent destruction of the underground facilities. Our research frigates Orpheon, Syracuse, and Vol Paragam were in orbit at 0 hour and managed to retreat. Frigate Orpheon is now docked at Vortex Outpost. Orpheon's cargo appears to have a 100% survival rate. Metroids, there's our first mention there, are healthy, but on restricted feeding schedules due to uncertain supply status. We are ready to begin research on the Metroids and other promising life forms. Security status remains at code blue. No signs of pursuit from the hunter. Very interesting. And then, so the orange ones are just kind of like minor little story bits that you could sort of piece together yourself. Whereas the red ones, the logbook entries, they give you a little bit more to read there. All right, see if we can scan. Okay, so we have another auto turret over here. So you're going to be ready to quickly hop out. All right, so we got him. Might actually turn up the sensitivity a little bit here in a second. We'll see. All right, so yeah, then it's kind of giving me a hint. Hey, use the scan visor. Remember, this is the tutorial area for the game, too. Bioform pain tolerance levels at 13% and holding. Waste removal may begin in 3 hours. Elevator operational. So see, sometimes the little red ones will also open up something else in the level that you can interact with. Now, one thing I've noticed already about this version of the game is I haven't seen any slight loading at all. I mean, we had that bit at the beginning we talked about. All right, this space pirate here, severe internal damage detected. All right, so we're just basically putting him out of his misery there. But in the original, there was even some Oh, wait, what is that? Oh, it scanned behind him in the little pod back there. Morphology, Plasmite, info, native of Talon 4. So that's that little... Oh, you guys can't see it. All right, you know what? Let's go ahead and move this. All right, executive decision made. Bottom left it is. Unfortunately, no matter where we put it in this game, it is going to be covering up something. So I decided bottom left is probably going to be the easiest because all that shows is our visor. Could have probably done bottom right as well. I think it just looks a little bit better with the camera on the left side of the screen. So we'll go with this for now. Mutagen Tank 4, Phazon Batch. Okay, so all sorts of Phazon up in here. Entrance to Deck Beta Transit Hall. Let's scan this guy right here, see what kind of injuries he has. Acid burns. Oh my goodness. Have welded the joints of the exoskeleton. All right. Again, just let's put them out of their misery here. Poor guys. Yikes. Oh yeah, I remember this part right here. This was so cool. So remember how we scanned the one from across the room? That was kind of an accidental scan here. But if you look at these as you go, why? Now we can't talk. Okay, I'm leaving it in. You know what? We're not cutting it. We're not cutting it. Roll it. Roll it. What do we have right here? We have the Morphology Zoomer info native of Talon 4. Okay, so that's 2 natives of Talon 4 right now. Another one here, Plated Parasite Larva. So that's 2 different ones we've seen. This one is locked up. We can't see anything right here. Solitary Holding 2, Phazon Level Toxic, Status Hermetic Seal Holding. Interesting. Okay, nothing in that one. The War Wasp. That might be the one we scanned from across the room. Yeah, another War Wasp there. 2 more that aren't opened. Okay, no, it was the Plasmite, wasn't it? Yeah, it was that little guy. So there you go. Now you guys get a chance to see. I was blocking him earlier. Now you get a chance to see what he looks like. And then we have another new one there. So you could see that one took a little bit longer to scan because we haven't scanned that one yet. So Shriekbat, another native of Talon 4. Whereas that one, you see how fast it does when you do like a repeat scan. That way you don't have to sit there and do that if it's something you've already scanned. Parasite Larva, harmless unless encountered in large numbers. And then I think this is the last one, an Ice Shriekbat, native of Talon 4. Okay, see if, just make sure that's, yeah, empty. Empty on those. Oh no! Dude, I'm trying to hit X to fire missiles because, oh wait, that one's a scan too. I remember it. A new research entry. Oh my gosh, you gotta be kidding me. See, I'm glad we didn't leave it on the right because now they're doing the right side. All right, this is perfect. Bottom left. Will work. Missile ammunition. Resupplies missile launcher with 3 rounds of ammo. All right, good deal, good deal. So again, right now we have the power up where all we have to do is hold it down and it's just kind of magnetize, kind of suck it in, make it easy for us. All right, death caused by severe lacerations to the abdomen. Yikes! All right, and then this is gonna open up the elevator for us here. Yeah, I'm just so used to the original controls that in the GameCube, the buttons were mapped just physically. They were in a different spot on the controller. But one of the things, oh, so we've got our first like full-grown one right here. Oh no, actually he's injured too, but it says minimal injuries assessed on the Space Pirate right here. Use caution, maximum firepower recommended. All right, we got it. We got this. All right. Okay, let's go ahead and scan this right here. Door lock enabled. Please insert metallic sphere to open door. Hey, you know what? Just so happens we have a metallic sphere. We have a metallic sphere right here. I was like, wait a second. Is that one where you have to lay the bomb? But no, it's not. There are some later on where you have to do that. Door lock enabled again. Yeah, I'm still trying to decide if I want to turn up the sensitivity. We'll probably stick with this one, whatever the default is for the first episode. And then and see how I feel when we start next time. All right, so we've got our first look at a save station right here, so it's going to add that to our logbook. Step into these stations to save your game and fully restore your energy. Do you want to save? Why, yes. Yes, I do. And you know what? I'm also going to make sure that I get a screenshot of this, too. There's no photo mode or anything. At least I don't think there is, but... There we go. Just so many... I'm telling you, man, the artist... Whoops, didn't mean to do that. The artist at Retro working on this game, just incredible. All right. Morph ball mode yet again. Now, for those of you who are a little bit younger out there and maybe don't remember when this game was first introduced... Oh, this is the room, though. Hold on. Let me tell this story before we walk in. But it was a really big deal that they went first person. Really big deal. And there was a lot of skepticism going in. So when the game came out and reviewed so well, it was just, I mean, people were so pumped, so excited. If you were a Metroid fan, and really even people that weren't Metroid fans. All right, so we're about to walk into our first boss fight of the game. Enjoy it, guys. I'm going to be snapping screenshots all the time. Get ready to snap another one. Oh, yeah, that's a good one right there. There she is. The Parasite Queen. Okay, so one of them survived all of the experiments, seemingly. Oh, yeah, that's a great shot right there. All right, so let's go ahead right away and scan. Make sure we get that creature logged, because they are missable. You know, this is the only time you'll encounter one of these in the game. Parasite Queen, Parasite Female, genetically enhanced by unknown means. A weak spot has been detected in the creature's mouth. Use your auto-targeting to acquire this new target. Scans indicate the presence of a potent mutagen, origins unknown. Creature exhibits the ability to fire weapon-grade blasts of energy from its mouth, a trait not present in the standard Parasite genome. It appears the pirates have begun a bioengineering program with considerable results. All right, so first boss fight of the game. No, it's not. Oh my goodness, dude. I was trying to shoot the missile. And honestly, like, the spectacle of the fight is pretty awesome. No! Oh my goodness, dude. I might have to change the controls. Speaking of, like, just great nods, though, they have where you can actually pull out a GameCube controller. You can plug in the GameCube controller, and it will still work all these years later. There we go. See, not too bad. Not too bad on the Parasite Queen. But all of that, like everything you just saw there, was the tutorial. And now that the tutorial is finished, if you've played a Metroid game before, you know what time it is. You know what time it is. It's time for us to evacuate. And then once we evacuate, you guys already know what's probably going to happen. I always thought this was cool. If you stop to scan that right there... Oh, wait, this is not the right... Hold on. There's one coming up, though. Unless they've changed it. I'm pretty sure there's one coming up where there is a missile around the corner. Yeah, I think it's this one right here. There you go. Auto turret disabled. So as long as you stop, and you have plenty of time to complete this, by the way, but you disable that auto turret back there. All right, no, so there we have another one. This one kind of survived. That one right there. This creature is deceased. Oh, I think they just destroyed it, didn't they? Or they destroyed it. No, wait, that creature. It's like, hold on, that creature is still alive. What is happening? Dude, was there really no sprint in this game? I gotta say, right now, that is the thing that is the most bizarre to get used to. Is no sprint. I keep wanting to just, like, sprint away. I would always go into morph ball mode, though. That would speed things up just a little bit. All right, so right here, we got to wait. I'm not going to go yet. Oh, no, wait, hold on. It's the next one. It's the next one. See, like, I remember most of it, but my memory's just a little bit fuzzy. Wait, let's make sure we scan these guys. Nope, not you. I want to scan you. No, not you. You! There they are. The parasite vermin. Okay, not yet. Oh my goodness, look at all those guys. Okay, wait, those look different. No, it's still the same thing. I don't know why. They just look a little different right there. Let's get through there. Did they take away the section where... Hold on, hold on. Again, my memory's fuzzy. Let's see. Pretty sure there's a section where you have to watch out for these big metal... I don't even know what you call them. Metal parts. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Alright, let's go ahead and get back some of our missiles right there. If you guys have never played the game before, you're probably freaking out about the time right now, aren't you? As I'm just, like, casually taking my time. Nah, I promise you have plenty of time on this. That'd be hilarious if they tweaked it, though, wouldn't it? Come on, open up! Hurry! There we go. Open, open, open. Okay, right here. Yes! There it is. I knew there was a section where you had to watch out for those. I was just expecting it way too early. Alright, so we're still at 95 health. And our first look at Meta Ridley. Oh, I can't wait for that fight. It's not till the end of the game, but man, it is so good. Alright, so Ridley's bouncing on up out of here. So this moment right here was very important because people wanted to know, how will the grapple hook work? And being in first person, you know, it's such kind of an awkward thing. But they really did a great job with it. See right there, if you stop and you scan that, Meta Ridley, weapon update complete, Stinger Ballistics online, Plasma Fuel Cell online. So it also seems like Ridley was here getting some updates to his suit, skeleton, I don't know. Meta Ridley, cerebral casing, stable, exoskeleton seal holding, begin umbilical retraction. So they set him free. While in combat mode, oh yeah. Yeah, ZL is how you do that. Alright, so let's keep going here. Do another scan right here. Disable that turret. Oh yeah. Alright, deck alpha approved. And I think that's it. See, we have plenty of time. I told you. But unfortunately, there's no way to avoid this moment right here. It was inevitable. You knew it was going to happen. You knew it was going to happen. All abilities lost. That really sweet grapple beam that we just used. Yeah, it's gone. It's gone. They even take away our missiles. Even take away the charge beam. Even the morph ball too, right? Yeah. I can't even go morph ball mode now. Cannot even go into the morph ball mode. Room is depressurizing. Depressurization complete. Then open! What? No! Yeah, that is the one thing right now. It feels so weird not to be able to run. Alright. Meta Ridley, out of there. Now we gotta get out of there. To Talon 4 we go, ladies and gentlemen. But what an opening, right? What an opening. And think back to when our only reference for a Metroid game before this. Tracking on enemy target has been lost. Ground-based recon required. Yes. Begin landing sequence. But yeah, the only frame of reference we had for a Metroid game was 2D. So trying to even imagine something like this in first person, it was very difficult to do. And Metroid was so much about exploration. Exploration. Yeah, there's shooting, but it's really about the exploration. And that sense of just desolation, you know, exploring an unknown planet on your own. The backtracking, the whole Metroidvania thing. So it's like, how are they going to translate all of that into first person? And they just did a great job. All right, so we have made it to the Talon overworld. And this is where the game, I would say, really kind of kicks off. Really where you get into the normal game. All right, new extras unlocked in the main menu. Very nice. Do you want to save? Why, sure, why not? And then remember those little touches that I talked about earlier? Here's one of them right here. Look at the visor. Just, and I know, guys, I know if you're watching this in 2023 or who knows how many years from now, people could be watching this video still. Like, it was all of these little things adding up together back when the game first released that were so cool. Now, everybody always talks about the rain hitting the visor. But how about this? Let's see if we can get a good view of it. You have to get the lighting just right to really even be able to see this. Look at her hand cannon over there on the right. You can see, I mean, even off the very edge of it, you can see the rain hitting and just bouncing off of it. I mean, when they set out to make this game, they really wanted you to feel like, okay, yeah, first person game, I mean, that's really what you think about they excel at, right? Is like that immersion, like putting you literally in the eyes. Oh, we don't. I tried to use the morph ball. See, watch. Let me scan this for you. Mission expansion increases the number of missiles you can carry by 5. But yeah, we just had our morph ball mode taken away. So yeah, keep an eye out, I mean, throughout the game. And just, I'll try to point out all the little touches that I noticed back in the day. Back in my day. Oh, there was another one with the hand cannon. I bet we can try right now, too. Let's see. Let's go in here first, though. Go ahead and get ready to scan these guys. All right, so we have a new creature added to the logbook, Beetle. Burrowing insect with a resilient carapace. Extremely aggressive. Yeah, these guys are kind of crazy. The insect's massive mouth enables it to tunnel through solid rock at high speeds. Above ground, beetles can cover short distances rapidly. They attack anything that moves near their lair. And we just moved, so. All right, remember, no missiles, no charge shot. So all we have right now is the rapid fire. Yeah, I'm trying to get to a good place where we have good lighting so you guys can see. What is this right here? A new creature has been added. A sap sack. Chemical reaction within sac produces violent explosion when agitated. Oh, wait. Wait, there was one more thing. Because of its irresistible odor and sweet nectar, the sap sack was nearly eaten out of existence. The evolution of an explosive chemical sac saved it. Now, only brave or ingenious creatures dare to devour it. So yeah, like you can kind of use this to just make sure you stay far away. Yeah, so some other things that you guys will see. Samus's reflection in the visor. That was always another really cool thing. Like, let's see, we might be able to get it if we go right up next to... I think you need the charge shot to be able to really get it to show. But then another thing. One more, and then I promise I'll stop geeking out for a second. Another new creature, blast cap. Volatile chemicals within this weed's toxic fungal cap may explode if agitated. The poisonous flesh of the blast cap helps keep it from being eaten. It also detonates its fungal cap when it senses even slight contact. Yeah, so like... That was slight contact. Are you not going to detonate? Not gonna, there it goes, of course, right when I walk up to it. The second that I walk up to it, he decides to detonate. Oh yeah, I promised one more thing. One more thing, and then I said I would stop geeking out here. So, if you fired the cannon rapidly several times and then stopped... Oh, they updated it a little bit. I almost think I like the original one better. So if you look at the end of the hand cannon, arm cannon, whatever you want to call it, look at that smoke that sort of rises out there. Oh, man. I mean, that's cool. It's cool that they still added it, but in the original, it was almost like that. You know that effect you get when you look off at a fire, like right around the edges of the fire, and it's just like warping the air around it? It was like that. It was a little effect like that. You could just see it kind of warping up. And a little bit of smoke. Not quite as much smoke as this one. It's just like they just went straight for a smoke effect. Oh, apparently I didn't fire it enough. And I think you have to do it kind of rapid fire a bunch too. There you go. Yeah, man. I almost think I prefer the original effect on that. Okay, so we have the zoomer here. Anchors itself to walls and other surfaces. Avoid contact with spikes. A basic nerve center located directly above the zoomer's mandibles detects nutrients. Sharp spines protect it from casual predators, but the lack of a reinforced carapace makes the zoomer vulnerable to any indirect attacks. Alright. Oh my goodness. I'm still getting used to the controls, man. Like, probably going to take me a bit. What was I saying there? It's probably going to take me a bit. Wait, where the heck did you guys come from? I'm not going over there yet. Hold on. Hold on just one moment. I want to take everybody up here. I want to show them what we can reach if we just... Okay, I promise I'm not trolling. I'm not trolling, you guys. What is happening right now? Okay. Jump? I'm almost going to blame the water for causing me to slip off. Oh, yeah. This one, I think this one's slightly different. Yeah, see how he's kind of got that reddish back? New creature has been added once again. Morphology, Gemer? Wall-crawling mollusk with retractable spikes. The Gemer is an evolutionary offshoot of the zoomer family. When threatened, it extends lethal spikes and retracts its head deep into its armored carapace. Alright, so these guys, I think you had to either use... I think you have to use a missile for these guys. Yeah. So we always just jump on across right now. Okay, that's just the regular zoomer over there. Just the regular old zoomer. Okay, hold on. Actually, I don't think I can go this way yet. No, no, no. I'm trying to scan you. A new creature. Blood flower. Able to eject toxic spores. Toxins are poisonous even to the blood flower itself. 3-mouthed nodules protrude from the stalk beneath the flower, each within a rudimentary brain cluster, and the ability to spew toxic fumes at anything within a 5-meter radius. The spores ejected from the stigma at the center of the flower are sufficient to kill this creature if they explode in its vicinity. It's like, wait, if we wait for it to kind of open up... Oh, that's so cool. He's just done. Alright, so then we have those little exploding sacks as well. Actually, I don't think I can reach that. We could use it. We're only at 89 right now. Yeah, so this door right here, we'll go ahead and scan it. But we are not going to be able to go through there just yet. A new research entry has been downloaded. There is a blast shield on the door blocking access. Analysis indicates that the blast shield is invulnerable to beam weapons. Explosive weapons may damage it. Alright, so in classic Metroid-style gameplay, we're going to encounter a lot of doors and areas that we can't access until we come back later. go. Now we can... Oh, the sound of the map room. I love it. Access to Chozo Ruins West granted. Please step into the hologram. Okay, I'm curious to how they handle this because there were some really cool scenes that played when you took the elevator. Really, it was the game loading in disguise. Now, I know the Switch still is going to need to load just like things had to load on the GameCube. However, the Switch is cartridge-based, so let's see if they still keep that full loading time or if it feels a little bit faster. And again, it's been... Oh, okay, they did the little zoom in. I think that's faster. I think that's a little bit faster. It could just be me. Like I said, you guys have already seen me misremember a few things, so... But it felt faster to me anyway. All right, incoming scan data. Abnormal seismic activity detected. Seismic disturbance at Ruins site. All right, so let's go ahead and hit the Hive Totem. Oh, yeah. I remember what's waiting for us there. I remember what's waiting over there. All right, so right now we're here, and since we haven't discovered the map in this area yet, we just have this big open area. All right, so you guys are jumping back out at us. And I got to be honest with you guys, as much as I love this game, I never felt like it was particularly hard. There might be some bosses that you'll see me die to, but I don't remember dying a lot in this game. Now, hard mode is a bit of a different story, but gosh, it's been so long since I played hard mode, I can't even remember how crazy that one was. All right, so we've unlocked this new area, and you can see just from looking at the map, I mean, we have a lot of stuff to explore here. Oh, okay, one, I was going to say, he was hiding on us. All right, so we have yet another blast door right there, which we can't open. Okay, so that's going to take us to the shrine. Now, another thing that we cannot use yet, right here. See this little half pipe? Be coming back for you later. Oh my goodness, they have Bumper Jumper. They put Bumper Jumper in here by default? No way. Oh, that's okay. That's awesome. I was just about to go into the options. So they have it set to where B is jump, which in the original you could, I'm pretty sure you could switch between B or A. Like you could have, I'm pretty sure about that. Because then it got really weird once the Wii version came out. Because, you know, B was the trigger on the Wii remote. However, B had been used for jump in the GameCube version. Oh my gosh, dude. I'm using L to jump now. I was just about to say, my buddy a few years ago, we played a lot of Destiny, and he was telling me, man, he was like, you gotta get on Bumper Jumper, because we played a lot of multiplayer, and it really helps out in multiplayer. Okay, so we have another door, can only be opened from the other side, and then we have an energy tank right there. Oh wow, so it's scanning the ledge. It's not even necessarily scanning the energy tank. The ledge this object rests on cannot be reached from this room. Yeah, I know that. I was trying to see if I could go ahead and scan the energy tank, though. Which those are going to be very valuable, and that is why I think one of the reasons that the game's difficulty isn't too crazy is because, like, once you start getting these energy tanks, man, you just have so much health. All right, so all this over here, pretty much everything that we saw in this area to this point, we cannot interact with. Now these guys, I'm pretty sure they're going to light up blue if we hit them. But they are also new. Okay. New creature right there. Scarab. Exploding parasites that can embed their bodies in solid rock. Scarabs think nothing of sacrificing themselves for the safety of their swarm when a hostile life form is sighted. Yeah, we see that. They block its progress by embedding themselves in floors and walls. Embedded scarabs violently self-destruct when threatened. So you can see they have this little, like, blue instead. No way, did they take away the blue? There it is, okay. It's like, wait a second. I was going to be so upset if they took away that visor effect. All right, so we got these little guys right here. Ion, immobile organisms entirely composed of ocular tissue, capable of launching sustained energy beams when active. The ion is sensitive to light and will close shut if a bright flash ignites nearby. So yeah, basically just blast them. Blast them. You cannot destroy them. But we can blast them. Oh, wait. You hear that little sound right there? Hold on. Let's finish off this guy. And this guy, too. Now, you hear that noise? That little kind of like... yeah, that sound, that means there's something like that nearby. I'm pretty sure it's the same sound for, like, energy tanks and stuff, too. All right, so here we have our first look at... These were some kind of lore? Yeah, Chozo lore. Chozo script translated. Many long years have passed since we Chozo first took root in this land. The passage of time has always been a source of fascination to us. It is the belief of many Chozo sages that the truths of the universe hide within the tumbling currents of time's flow. Even as we search for answers there, however, we find illumination in other unexpected places. We know not how the ability has come to us, but recently, many Chozo have begun to sense things beyond the realm of ordinary perception. Strange sights and inexplicable sensations flood our minds, filling us with visions. We take this growing ability to be a sign of our burgeoning? Yeah. Harmonization with the infinite. Perhaps finally, the universe's secrets are becoming known to us. All right. Very cool. Come on, we can't grab on and pull ourselves up. Hey, we can make the jump though. Nice. Oh yeah, new enemy. Now remember, we saw these guys earlier. Hold on, we've got several things to scan here. We saw them in the ship, but it didn't register like it does here because they weren't alive. War Wasp, airborne insect equipped with a venomous stinger capable of shearing steel. The War Wasp rarely strays far from its hive unless it is pursuing an immediate threat. It attacks with no regard for its own survival. I'm sensing a theme here. Dive bombing its enemy with stinger extended. Fast-working toxins from the stinger can incapacitate most small organisms. So yeah, you can see these guys, you make pretty short work of them. Now we did have, I saw a couple more things to scan. Okay, so these we cannot interact with yet. We're going to need the Morph Ball and Morph Ball bombs for those. We can also scan, oh, that is registered as a creature? War Wasp Hive. Primary War Wasp dwelling, only vulnerable to heavy weaponry. War Wasps build their home over existing crevices using whatever materials are close at hand. They carry building fragments back to the construction site with their forelegs and glue them into place with adhesive secreted from their abdomens. Oh my goodness. Yeah, clearly I did not read all of this as a teenager in high school. Now as an adult, I'm like, sure, why not? Let's read everything. Let's absorb all of it. Okay, so another save station. I was hoping that was the map room, but yeah, save station here. So we're going to go ahead and fully heal, although I think we may have been fully healed anyway, but no autosave. At least I don't think there's an autosave unless they've added that kind of as an update, which I doubt. They probably want to preserve the... And really for Metroid, I mean, you wouldn't want... I don't feel like you'd want autosave. I don't know. Some people might want autosave, but... And I guess, I mean, really, it probably wouldn't hurt anything if there was an autosave. The save stations are just, they're so iconic, and they do refill your health. I mean, that's the main reason to use the save station. Now, if I remember right, I think in this room, I think they keep coming out. Okay, so we've got another missile door over there. Okay, this guy's new. Plasmite. Small insect capable of storing and releasing thermal energy. Plasmites are attracted to sources of heat, thriving on the energy present there. They emit light when hunting and will expel small bursts of thermal energy when threatened. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. Guess I have no choice, even though it gets a lot darker. Oh, get out of there. I'm trying to remember. We can destroy... Okay, wait, that's a different one. This one gives you more health. I think this one's worth 20. Yeah, 20 units for the large energy. All right, we are getting... Oh, yeah, this is it. Here we go. This is the room. Our first... I wouldn't even call this a boss. I mean, it's kind of like a mini boss, I guess. Now the room's filling with acid. All right, so let's try to get a scan right away. The Hive Mecha, a security unit programmed to work with predatory hive dwellers. A design flaw makes the shielding on the Hive Mecha weak around their access ports. These units are second-generation combat drones able to interface with organic units at a higher level. They train, shelter, and work with hive-dwelling predators. Unarmed, they rely on their hive beasts to handle any threats. That's you guys. Hold on, do you guys have a separate... Interesting. They were a separate creature. A ram war wasp, airborne predator, circles its prey and then strikes. The war wasps are the only species on Talon 4 to evolve a true hive mind. Nesting in damp, dark places, ram war wasps emerge in small groups when threatened and circle their enemy at high speeds. Yep, we're seeing that. Disorienting it. Striking from all sides as a single intelligence, they can fell huge organisms. Yeah, I never read that as a kid. That is so cool. So yeah, what you have to do is you have to wait for one to stop. And then you also can't go in the... And then we're going to blast you, which remember, we don't have anything else to shoot right now. And this is where the lock-on just is so useful for the precision that it provides. Where are you at? Where are you at? Where are you at? Where are you at? My goodness, why aren't they stopping? Okay, that one stopped. All right, now blast. I think you have to hit one on each side, so we have 2 more to go. And as you can see, more wasps as we go along. So that one hit me for... Did it hit me for 10? The very first one that hit me? I guess so, because I'm down at 90 or 89 right now. Now this is also where the mini-map really comes in handy. That's kind of why I didn't want to cover it up for you guys, because there are... Oh, we only had to do 3 sides. Okay. There are some moments, like right there, I could just look at the mini-map to see when one stops. In the top left corner there. This elevator bridge looks worn, but functional. All right, hold on. I want to see if we... Okay, yeah. So we're getting our missile launcher back right here, right now. All right, so... Slowly, we will start to rebuild Samus back to what she once was. Now, the good news is, you remember we countered what? Like, I don't know, 3 or 4 doors already that were blast shield. More new extras unlocked in the main menu. And also said something about if you press minus right there. Oh, yeah. Dude, this screen. Oh, even the menu screen made you feel like you were inside the visor of Samus. All right, very cool. We turned up the sensitivity just a wee bit. Just a wee bit. And looky what we have here. Our first energy tank permanently increases your maximum energy capacity by 100 units. So not only did we just get the missile back, we also got an energy tank and just doubled our health with that one move right there. Just doubled our health. Okay, so look at this. Eventually, we'll need to come back there. But right now it may feel weird if you have never played like a Metroid game before to reach an area and like not keep progressing this way, right? It's a bit odd. But you have to just think back to what we just unlocked and everything we saw before we came in here. Because there were at least 2 other spots where we could use a missile. Oh no. Hold up. Where's it at? I hear something in the walls. Now, is there actually a... Yeah, I think we can... There we go. I think we just destroyed it. Alright, make a jump for that one over there. I mean, the area is just full of... Oh, we can't reach that one. So yeah, I'm hearing things that we need to unlock, like over here. I'm hearing things over here near that. And then, this is an area we actually can get to. And look at that, we've got the map. We've got the map station. Let's go ahead and unlock that. Take another snapshot too. Alright, plus to access the map. Yep. Okay, so then once you do that, then it will fill in the areas that you haven't been to. So all of the blue... I mean, look how big this place is. We've explored not even half of it. Not even half of it. And that's just one level too. Oh yeah, this already feels better with the increased sensitivity. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and head back this way. And enemies do return in this game. They do return, so you will see them. Enemies that we've fought before. Yep, see like these guys. These guys, it probably makes sense that they come back because we did not destroy that nest before. There's another one right there. Looks like you cannot lock onto those. And now we're officially out of our missiles. Can we reach that one? No. Alright, well that's going to be bad if we get to a spot where we're supposed to use another missile to unlock the door and cannot. Living on the edge. Oh man, that feels so crazy to be able to just run through there and shoot those that quickly. Because remember, hold on, I don't think you can lock onto those guys, can you? Yeah, you can't lock onto them. So in the original game, you would have to like hold R down. I'm not going to do it now because it'll fire a missile. You had to hold R down and then use your left stick. So now, I mean, you can... As long as you get the sensitivity just right, you can kind of fly through there. Take those guys out. Alright, so we're back here. These guys are going to come back again. And now we did find more missiles, so we don't have to worry about that. And then I think the missile door is right over here by the entrance. So you have to go back past the half pipe. Now, you do not have to destroy these guys every time either. I mean, I can just keep going, and they'll eventually stop following you. They're not going to follow you all the way. These guys I usually don't worry about fighting. Would you look at that, though? I was going to say because they give you so many energy orbs, but I think I just grabbed all the energy orbs before I fought them that time. Yeah, so many energy orbs. Alright, so we've got a morph ball slot right there. And would you look at that, ladies and gentlemen? But no! Just when we try to grab it. Oh man, there's a lot of them here. I don't know what's going on with the missile. That first missile, it just didn't do anything. It must have hit the shell and completely bounced off the guy. Oh, there's the big one. There's the big one. Alright, let's make sure we get a scan on you really quick. Ooh, lunged right at me immediately. Plated beetle, well-armored burrowing insect, vulnerable only in the rear abdomen. Creature's thick cranial plating can repel frontal attacks. This gives it an advantage in combat, allowing it to make ramming attacks, only surfacing when it detects vibrations above. It then maneuvers itself to always face its rival, keeping its exposed abdomen protected. So what we have to do is we have to wait for this little charge here. So you do have that little dash. That right there. Then... oh! There we go. Need to fire a missile this time. Come on. But do you have to get so close? Oh my goodness. There we go. Got him with a missile right there. Oh, and a missile took him out. Nice. All right, morph ball time, you guys. So already, I mean, you don't have to wait too long before you start adding your stuff back. Of course, a lot of the really epic things in this game come later on. Can't wait till we get the wave beam, dude. Seeing the wave beam with these graphics, with the full updated graphics. Oh, wave beam, ice beam, and what was the last one? Plasma, I think, right? I was always a little bit disappointed with the plasma. I mean, it's powerful, don't get me wrong. It is definitely powerful. But I just thought the visuals on the other one looked so ridiculously cool. Ice beam and the wave beam, of course. All right, let's go ahead and go back into morph ball mode. Oh, that's right. Morph ball bombs are separate. They're a separate upgrade. I was trying, dude. I was trying. All right, so now that we have a morph ball, I'm trying to remember all the areas that we just traversed through. Now, I don't think we can reach this one yet. I think you need the boost ball. I mean, you can get a little momentum going. Yeah. Still, you can't get anywhere close to as high as you need right now with that. Now, we could look at the map, too. I mean, I feel like I know it relatively well, but again, it's been a long time. I am seeing some areas. Okay, so that area right there. Oh, that might be... okay, that's for the boost ball. But then how do we get up to that one right there? All right, so there's 3 different spots in this area alone. Right here. See this? Hold on, let me spin it this way. Oh, no. Everything's inverted in here. That's another weird part of the map, too. Okay, so we could get in right there, but then there's also that one. And that is definitely the top of the half pipe. And then we have one over here. Or we can follow this path. I think this is where we're supposed to go. Yeah. Oh, that's right, where we fought the boss, remember? Okay. But while we're here, I mean, we might as well just look and see if we think... okay, we already talked about, we definitely can't get to that one yet. And that one... I mean, we can hop on here, but yeah, morph ball's not going to help us. All right, so we just have to go back through again. Come on, just run by those guys. Like, see right there, blast him, blast him, blast him, jump, blast him. Oh, wait, which one turned back on? Must have been that one right before that. Maybe I missed. Now, you do not have to fight these guys every time. I mean, it's not like you're earning experience or anything. So, there's really no point. Unless you're like, if you're low on ammo or you want to try to get some energy. Okay, just slipped by them. See, like these guys, even though we destroyed the hive the last time, we're still back. All right, we're almost there. Yeah, here we go. All right, so now we got through there, and now we can use the morph ball. All right, so let's make sure there's not anything hidden in here. Well, we can't even jump with the morph ball yet either. Now we can do the old school Metroid jump though. Once we get the bomb. What? Oh my goodness, is the timing that precise on this? Sheesh. Yeah, stay down. Let me on there. All right. Okay, we have a choice here, ladies and gentlemen. We have a choice. All right, let me see if I can remember the correct way to go. We could go either way right here. Now, this is going to loop us back. And we still need to get into that area, too. Wait, is that a purple door? I think purple's Wave Beam. Ruined Shrine. We can't get in there yet. All right, so that would give us the elevator and take us up. Okay, I know we for sure have to go there. But then this is going to take us down. Oh, to Magmoor Caverns. All right, let's see if we can even progress this way at all. I think Magmoor Caverns is where we're supposed to go. I think that's... Oh my gosh, why do I keep pushing the wrong button to go in and out of the morph ball? Okay, can we reach you yet? Metal gates block entry to the center of the room. All right, so how do we open these gates? We can go ahead and scan this lore, though. The future is a vague thing, ever-changing and always in doubt. Even if we Chozo could gain the ability to foresee the future, it would be a hollow gift, for we could never hope to control what is yet to occur. The fountain is an example of this. The day may come when its water dries up, and there is nothing we could do to stop such a tragedy. But we do know this: unlike the uncertain flow of water, the power of our will is strong and enduring. The will of the Chozo will never run dry. I don't think we can get that just yet. Oh, I think it has something to do with these things. The first of 3 locking mechanisms that seal the gate. Okay, wait, is it a missile? Nope, no missile. Okay. Alright, so these guys are going to attack us in here. Yeah, right now I should probably be conserving missiles, but just like your energy, there eventually becomes a point where you just have... Oh, that's what that one leads to. Okay, worth it. Absolutely worth it. Backtracking and going for that. Okay, so now we're going to go back and see if we can either take the elevator down to Magmoor Caverns. It may not be time for Magmoor yet. There might be... It's possible we're supposed to explore that other area first. The other area here in Talon 4. Okay, so there's that. Let's just see where this leads. Okay, we can't even go here yet anyway. Perfect. All right, but you know what? While I'm here, I'm going to quickly scan this new Chozo lore. The cries of this dying land echo in our ears as we Chozo watch the great poison seep ever further into the living pulse of the planet. The dark energy sinks into the trees and waters, devouring all life. Peaceful beasts die by the thousands. Some creatures survive, but their forms grow as twisted and evil as the force that fell from the sky. Many of these mutated monstrosities remain small enough to do little harm, but others grow enormous and threaten our very existence. One such beast defiles our sacred fountain, disgorging poison from its foul form, replacing pure flowing water with cascades of creeping death. Even in the face of such horror, we Chozo do not turn in fear. We are all that stands in the way of this great poison, and it is our duty to contain it. Yeah, so we've got the spider track right here, which is why we can't progress any in this level, or in this area. In fact, I don't even know why I'm hanging around and fighting these guys. Why am I wasting missiles at all? You know what? I'm out. Goodbye. Forget I ever came by. Forget I ever stopped by. Access to Magmoor Caverns North granted. I can already hear the music. I can already hear the Magmoor Caverns music. Oh yeah, I feel like loading is definitely sped up in this version of the game. All right, let's see. Do we have a save station nearby? Ooh. Get ready, man. The music in all this game is just so good. Oh, I should have scanned those guys. But they fly at you so fast. Well, let's see. I'm going to be ready for the next one. Going to be ready for you. There we go. We got to make sure to get one of you on scan. Shriekbat, territorial ceiling dweller. Body temperature peaks at 121 centigrade. Shriekbats have high internal temperature, making them easy to spot with thermal imaging. They roost on cave ceilings while hunting for small prey. Fiercely territorial, they dive bomb anything that wanders near. Yep. We saw that too. These guys you don't even have to shoot. You can just move out of the way. All right, I think this right here. Oh, did you guys see Samus's reflection there? You could see it right there. All right, let's go ahead and hit this save station. And I think that is going to be a great spot. I don't know why I just got tongue-tied right there for a second. That's going to be a great spot to wrap up this first episode, guys. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you enjoy this series. We will definitely be back with more Metroid Prime. And if you aren't yet subscribed to the channel, if you had a good time today, make sure you subscribe. As always, thank you all so much for watching. I'll talk to you again soon.